before the sunrise, a pale blue rested on the wall. I heard the morning through the window, so faint I almost missed it all. When the quiet light returns, let it find you where you are. It does not need to shine like fire. One small glow can lead you far. When the quiet light returns, leave the shadows where they lay. You do not have to run toward morning. Morning comes to you this way. The night had taken all your answers and left the questions by your side. But somewhere underneath the silence, a little hope was still alive. When the quiet light returns, let it find you where you are. It does not need to shine like fire. One small glow can lead you far. When the quiet light returns, leave the shadows where they lay. You do not have to run toward morning. Morning comes to you this way. Breathe slowly. The sky is changing. The quiet light returns, and you begin again. Rain tapped the roof through most of the night. By morning, the garden path was shining silver. Then somewhere past the dripping trees, a melody rose into the clearing sky. There is a song beyond the rain, waiting where the dark grows thin. You may not hear the whole refrain, but one clear note can let the daylight in. There is a song beyond the rain, soft, steady, calling you again. You held your worries like a heavy coat, too tired to set them down. The clouds began to loosen at the edges, and every drop grew quieter against the ground. There is a song beyond the rain, waiting where the dark grows thin. You may not hear the whole refrain, but one clear note can let the daylight in. There is a song beyond the rain, soft, steady, calling you again. Listen closely, the storm is losing its voice. Beyond the rain, a new song begins. We sat beneath the hallway lamp while midnight crossed the floor. Your hands were wrapped around a cup that had gone cold. An hour before, no answers came. Still, we stayed until the dark began to lose its edges. Where the morning finds us, let us be together. Worn, uncertain, but still here. We do not need to know the road. The rising sky is enough for now. A sparrow called from somewhere near the roof. The curtain slowly changed from gray to pearl. You lifted your face, and in your tired eyes I saw the smallest courage return. Where the morning finds us, let us be together. Worn, uncertain, but still here. We do not need to know the road. The rising sky is enough for now. The night did not defeat us, it only made us wait. Morning found us still holding on. The town was closing for the evening. Shopkeepers turned their signs around. I walked beneath the fading colors, with tired feet against the ground. Inside my pocket pocket, one small letter, a few kind words I read again. Carry the hope home, however small it seems. Guard it from the cold wind, keep it near your dreams. Carry the hope home through every weary mile. Sometimes all tomorrow needs is one light you kept alive. The windows glowed along the hillside. Supper smoke rose through the blue. Someone held a door for strangers. Someone waved as buses moved. The world was not completely mended, but gentleness was living there. Carry the hope home, however small it seems. Guard it from the cold wind, keep it near your dreams. Carry the hope home through every weary mile. Sometimes all tomorrow needs is one light you kept alive. You cannot heal the whole night. Bring one bright piece with you. Carry the hope home. Morning will know what to do. You closed the curtains before the sun went down, left every question unanswered. All night you listened to the old house breathe, believing nothing new could reach you there. But there is a dawn inside your heart, a tender line of gold the darkness cannot cover. It may begin without a sound, one brave breath, one quiet wish. Then slowly you remember how to rise. No trumpet woke you, no sudden answer came, only the feeling that the air had changed. You placed your feet upon the floor, opened one curtain, then the other, and let a narrow beam touch everything you thought was lost. But there is a dawn inside your heart, a tender line of gold the darkness cannot cover. It may begin without a sound, one brave breath, one quiet wish. Then slowly you remember how to rise. the sky begins outside. Hope begins within. The dawn inside your heart is already on its way. How long have you been awake, counting every sound along the street? How many fears have crossed your room and settled at your feet? Do not answer, rest a while. When the heavy night is gone, you will hear the world begin. A distant wheel, a waking bird, a breeze beneath the door. When the heavy night is gone, you may still feel tired and warm. You do not have to shine at once, just open your heart to the morning. The darkness may leave slowly, piece by piece, breath by breath. First the ceiling loses its shadow, then the window turns soft gray. Nothing changes all at once, but something has begun. When the heavy night is gone, you will hear the world begin. A distant wheel, a waking bird, a breeze beneath the door. When the heavy night is gone, you may still feel tired and worn. You do not have to shine at once, just open your heart to the heavy night is gone. Let the new day come gently. The road was dim, the signs were hard to read. You stood there with tired eyes, unsure which way your feet should turn. Then far ahead beneath the trees, one window came alive. next step, a little light to follow, and the courage to begin. The wind grew cold, the path bent out of sight. Still, that distant window did not disappear. You walk slowly, sometimes stopping, sometimes looking back. But each time you raised your eyes, the light was waiting there. A little light to follow, that is all you need. Not the whole horizon, not every answer, just one glow beyond the dark, one gentle mark to guide the next step. A little light to follow, and the courage to begin. You do not need to see the ending, only where to place your feet. One small light, one more step. There was no sign to tell you where to turn, only a pale line between the fields and the sound of your own steps, keeping you company. Behind you the night held on. Ahead, the sky was changing. Take the road that leads to day, even if it bends away. Every mile does not need meaning, every step does not need strength. Keep moving through the quiet, through the hour before the blue. The road that leads today is already carrying you. You passed a sleeping farmhouse, an empty well, a gate left open to the wind. Then somewhere beyond the low hills, the eastern clouds turn silver at the edge. You did not feel completely healed, but you knew you were no longer lost. Take the road that leads today, even if it bends away. Every mile does not need meaning, every step does not need strength. Keep moving through the quiet, through the hour before the blue. The road that leads today is already carrying you. Morning does not ask how slowly you arrived. The road grew bright. You kept walking. The sky hung low above the town, gray upon gray, without an opening. You watched the rooftops from the upstairs room, wondering how long the weather could hold its breath, until the clouds let go. Stay near the window, let the wind speak, let the branches bend. You do not have to push the sorrow away. Some skies clear slowly, some hearts do too. At noon, one drop struck the glass, then another. But far beyond the chimney lines, a narrow strip of brightness appeared and disappeared again. You saw it, that was enough, until the clouds let go. Stay near the window, let the wind speak, let the branches bend. You do not have to push the sorrow away. Some skies clear slowly, some hearts do too. The clouds are not forever, neither is this ache. Wait gently, the blue is still above them. The garden slept beneath the frost. No birds, no opening flowers, no footsteps near the gate. You pressed one seed into the earth and covered it with both your hands. A promise in the silence does not need to speak. It waits below the winter, hidden, small, but deep. When nothing seems to answer, when every branch looks bare, still growing there. The weeks went by without a sign. Cold mornings, empty beds of soil. Still, you brought a little water and cleared the fallen leaves. You trusted what you could not see. A promise in the silence does not need to speak. It waits below the winter, hidden, small, but deep. When nothing seems to answer, when every branch looks bare, a promise in the silence is still growing there. Faith is sometimes caring for what has not appeared. Beneath the quiet ground, spring was keeping its word. The station slept beneath the early hour. One suitcase, one empty track, a clock too tired to hurry. You held the final ticket close against your coat, still unsure whether to leave the old day behind. When tomorrow calls your name, do not be afraid to answer. You may come with trembling hands, with yesterday still on your shoulders. Tomorrow does not need the strongest part of you. It only asks that you arrive. A whistle sounded far beyond the bend. The rails began to catch the silver of the waking sky. You lifted your face, not healed, not certain, only ready to believe the next place might be kinder. When tomorrow calls your name, do not be afraid to answer. You may come with trembling hands, with yesterday still on your shoulders. outside the chapel, a woman came and lit another. Then someone opened the heavy wooden doors, letting the evening air move through the room. No one said the world was easy. Still, the light began to grow. This is the hope we carry on, from one heart to another. A little faith, a little strength, a hand held out when days are hard. We do not carry it alone. The hope we give away becomes the hope that carries us. Outside, the town was slowly waking. A baker shared the bread left from the morning. A young man stopped to help an old neighbor lift her basket up the narrow stairs. Nothing grand, only kindness, moving quietly from door to door. This is the hope we carry on, from one heart to another. A little faith, a little strength, a hand held out when days are hard. We do not carry it alone. The hope we give away becomes the hope that carries us. One flame may seem small, together we become the morning. The hope we carry on will carry someone home. The house is quiet now, the storm has moved away. A chair lies on its side, beside the garden wall, and broken leaves are scattered on the steps. You stand there with the door half open, listening to the silence after rain. There will be morning again. There will be warmth on the floor. The sky will turn from gray to blue, and you will open one more door. There will be morning again. Not because the night was small, but because you stayed until the light returned. You gather up the fallen branches Set the chair upright and rinse the mud from the stone path. Nothing looks the way it did before. Still, a robin lands upon the garden fence and sings as though the world has just begun. There will be morning again. There will be warmth on the floor. The sky will turn from gray to blue, and you will open one more door. There will be morning again. Not because the night was small, but because you stayed until the light returned. You do not need to forget the night. Only remember that it ended. There will be morning again, and you will be there to see it. The room was still before the sunrise. A pale blue rested on the wall. I heard the morning through the window, so faint I almost missed it all. When the quiet light returns, let it find you where you are. It does not need to shine like fire. One small glow can lead you far. When the quiet light returns, leave the shadows where they lay. You do not have to run toward morning. Morning comes to you this way. The night had taken all your answers and left the questions by your side. But somewhere underneath the silence, a little hope was still alive. When the quiet light returns, let it find you where you are. It does not need to shine like fire. One small glow can lead you far. When the quiet light returns, leave the shadows where they lay. You do not have to run toward morning. Morning comes to you this way. Breathe slowly. Rain tapped the roof through most of the night. By morning, the garden path was shining silver. Then somewhere past the dripping trees, a melody rose into the clearing sky. There is a song beyond the rain, waiting where the dark grows thin. You may not hear the whole refrain, but one clear note can let the daylight in. There is a song beyond the rain, soft, steady, calling you again. You held your worries like a heavy coat, too tired to set them down. But the clouds began to loosen at the edges, and every drop grew quieter against the ground. There is a song beyond the rain, waiting where the dark grows thin. You may not hear the whole refrain, but one clear note can let the daylight in. There is a song beyond the rain, soft, steady, calling you again. Listen closely, the storm is losing its voice. Beyond the rain, a new song begins. We sat beneath the hallway lamp while midnight crossed the floor. Your hands were wrapped around a cup that had gone cold an hour before. No answers came, still we stayed until the dark began to lose its edges. Where the morning finds us, let us be together, worn, uncertain, but still here. We do not need to know the road. The rising sky is enough for now. A sparrow called from somewhere near the roof. The curtain slowly changed from gray to pearl. You lifted your face, and in your tired eyes I saw the smallest courage return. Where the morning finds us, let us be together, worn, uncertain, but still here. We is enough for now. The night did not defeat us, it only made us wait. Morning found us still holding on. Town was closing for the evening. Shopkeepers turned their signs around. I walked beneath the fading colors, with tired feet against the ground. Inside my pocket, one small letter, a few kind words I read again. Carry the hope home, however small it seems. Guard it from the cold wind, keep it near your dreams. Carry the hope home through every weary mile. Sometimes all tomorrow needs is one light you kept alive. The windows glowed along the hillside. Supper smoke rose through the blue. Someone held a door for strangers. Someone waved as buses moved. The world was not completely mended, but gentleness was living there. Carry the hope home, however small it seems. Guard it from the cold wind, keep it near your dreams. Carry the hope home through every weary mile. Sometimes all tomorrow needs is one light you kept alive. You cannot heal the whole night. Bring one bright piece with you. Carry the hope home. Morning will know what to do. You closed the curtains before the sun went down, left every question unanswered. All night you listened to the old house breathe, believing nothing new could reach you there. But there is a dawn inside your heart, a tender line of gold the darkness cannot cover. It may begin without a sound, one brave breath, one quiet wish. Then slowly you remember how to rise. trumpet woke you, no sudden answer came, only the feeling that the air had changed. You placed your feet upon the floor, opened one curtain, then the other, and let an arrow beam touch everything you thought was lost. But there is a dawn inside your heart, a tender line of gold the darkness cannot cover. It may begin without a sound, one brave breath, one quiet wish, then slowly you remember how to rise. The sky begins outside, hope begins within. The dawn inside your heart is already on its way. How long have you been awake, counting every sound along the street? How many fears have crossed your room and settled at your feet? Do not answer, rest a while. When the heavy night is gone, you will hear the world begin. A distant wheel, a waking bird, a breeze beneath the door. When the heavy night is gone, you may still feel tired and warm. You do not have to shine at once, just open your heart to the morning. The darkness may leave slowly, piece by piece, breath by breath. First the ceiling loses its shadow, then the window turns soft gray. Nothing changes all at once, but something has begun. When the heavy night is gone, you will hear the world begin. A distant wheel, a waking bird, a breeze beneath the door. When the heavy night is gone, you may still feel tired and worn. You do not have to shine at once, just open your heart to the morning. You made it through the darkness, that is enough for today. The heavy night is gone. Let the new day come gently. The road was dim, the signs were hard to read. You stood there with tired eyes, unsure which way your feet should turn. Then far ahead beneath the trees, one window came alive. A little light to follow, that is all you need. Not the whole horizon, not every answer, just one glow beyond the dark, one gentle mark to guide the next step. A little light to follow, and the courage to begin. The wind grew cold, the path bent out of sight. Still, that distant window did not disappear. You walked slowly, sometimes stopping, sometimes looking back. But each time you raised your eyes, the light was waiting there. A little light to follow, that is all you need. Not the whole horizon, not every answer, just one glow beyond the dark, one gentle mark to guide the next step. A little light to follow, and the courage to begin. You do not need to see the ending, only where to place your feet. One small light, one more step. There was no sign to tell you where to turn, only a pale line between the fields and the sound of your own steps, keeping you company. Behind you the night held on. Ahead, the sky was changing. Take the road that leads to day, even if it bends away. Every mile does not need meaning, every step does not need strength. Keep moving through the quiet, through the hour before the blue. The road that leads today already carrying you. You passed a sleeping farmhouse, an empty well, a gate left open to the wind. Then somewhere beyond the low hills, the eastern clouds turn silver at the edge. You did not feel completely healed, but you knew you were no longer lost. Take the road that leads today, even if it bends away. Every mile does not need meaning, every step does not need strength. Keep moving through the quiet, through the hour before the blue. The road that leads today is already carrying you. Morning does not ask how slowly you arrived. The road grew bright, you kept walking. The sky hung low above the town, gray upon gray, without an opening. You watched the rooftops from the upstairs room, wondering how long the weather could hold its breath, until the clouds let go. Stay near the window, let the wind speak, let the branches bend. You do not have to push the sorrow away. Some skies clear slowly, some hearts do too. At noon, one drop struck the glass, then another. But far beyond the chimney lines, a narrow strip of brightness appeared and disappeared again. You saw it, that was enough, until the clouds let go. Stay near the window, let the wind speak, let the branches bend. You do not have to push the sorrow away. Some skies clear slowly, some hearts do too. The clouds are not forever, neither is this ache. Wait gently, the blue is still above them. The garden slept beneath the frost. No birds, no opening flowers, no footsteps near the gate. You pressed one seed into the earth and covered it with both your hands. A promise in the silence does not need to speak. It waits below the winter, hidden, small, but deep. When nothing seems to answer, when every branch looks bare, a promise in the silence is still growing there. The weeks went by without a sign. Cold mornings, empty beds of soil. Still, you brought a little water and cleared the fallen leaves. You trusted what you could not see. A promise in the silence does not need to speak. It waits below the winter, hidden, small, but deep. When nothing seems to answer, when every branch looks bare, a promise in the silence is still growing there. Faith is sometimes caring for what has not appeared. Beneath the quiet ground, spring was keeping its word. The station slept beneath the early hour. One suitcase, one empty track, a clock too tired to hurry. You held the final ticket close against your coat, still unsure whether to leave the old day behind. When tomorrow calls your name, do not be afraid to answer. You may come with trembling hands, with yesterday still on your shoulders. Tomorrow does not need the strongest part of you. you arrive. A whistle sounded far beyond the bend. The rails began to catch the silver of the waking sky. You lifted your face, not healed, not certain, only ready to believe the next place might be kinder. When tomorrow calls your name, do not be afraid to answer. You may come with trembling hands, with yesterday still on your shoulders. Tomorrow does not need the strongest part of you. It only asks that you arrive. Leave what you cannot carry. Bring the hope that still remains. Tomorrow called your name. You stepped aboard. One candle burned inside the chapel. A woman came and lit another. Then someone opened the heavy wooden doors, letting the evening air move through the room. No one said the world was easy. Still, the light began to grow. This is the hope we carry on, from one heart to another. A little faith, a little strength, a hand held out when days are hard. We do not carry it alone. The hope we give away becomes the hope that carries us. Outside, the town was slowly waking. A baker shared the bread left from the morning. A young man stopped to help an old neighbor lift her basket up the narrow stairs. Nothing grand, only kindness, moving quietly from door to door. This is the hope we carry on, from one heart to another. A little faith, a little strength, a hand held out when days are hard. We do not carry it alone. The hope we give away becomes the hope that carries us. One flame may seem small, hope we carry on will carry someone home. The house is quiet now, the storm has moved away. A chair lies on its side, beside the garden wall, and broken leaves are scattered on the steps. You stand there with the door half open, listening to the silence after rain. There will be morning again. There will be warmth on the floor. The sky will turn from gray to blue, and you will open one more door. There will be morning again. Not because the night was small, but because you stayed until the light returned. You gather up the fallen branches, set the chair upright, and rinse the mud from the stone path. Nothing looks the way it did before. Still, a robin lands upon the garden fence and sings as though the world has just begun. There will be morning again. There will be warmth on the floor. The sky will turn from gray to blue, and you will open one more door. There will be morning again. Not because the night was small, but because you stayed until the light returned. You do not need to forget the night, only remember that it ended. There will be morning again, and you will be there to see it.